Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are getting started, actually already in the car, getting our day started. Today is Operation Tint Day. It's been exactly a week since I picked up the Tesla Model 3 and it needs to get done. It's a fishbowl in here and we live in Southern California. It's the middle of the summer right now, so it is hot and we cannot handle this anymore. So we're gonna get that done. We also have the 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee Altitude package behind us. That's my wife's daily driver, and that's gonna get the windows tinted too. We picked that up the next morning after we picked this car up. So we have two new cars in the car stable. I wanted to do a video kind of showing each vehicle before I did this, but we don't got time. We got to get these windows tinted. It is hot out here, so let's get it done. I'll see you guys at the tint shop. Let's go. All right, so we're at Emily's Tint Shop in Los Angeles, California. And as I mentioned before, we're gonna go ahead and get the tint done on both the Tesla Model 3 and the Jeep Grand Cherokee. We're gonna go over all of the tint specs and percentages and all of that when we do a full walk around of the cars. But let's go ahead and take a look at the progress they're making. We just got here, so it's just getting started. So they're jumping on the Jeep first. All right, so the Jeep's done. Check it out. Much better, guys. Much better. I mean, that's what's needed to be done. All right, wrapping up the Tesla. Just fixing a little spot over there on the top window. It had a little bubble right on the edge there. A lot of it goes away, but thought we'll address it real quick. All right, guys, here we are, much later in the afternoon. It was a very hot day, so I had to wait until later in the afternoon to record the ending part of this video. But here we go. We did go ahead and get both cars tinted. That was the goal today. Let's take a look at what we got going for us. All right, so let's start with the 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee Altitude package. So we picked this up, as I mentioned, the day after we picked the Tesla up. My wife really wanted this spec, the white with the black emblems and the black grills and rims, and so she really does love this, and actually I really love it too. It's the perfect car for us to get with me getting the Tesla, because I was having a little bit of a hard time moving into an EV only vehicle as my daily driver. So it's really nice to have this gas powered, beautiful vehicle to have around too, just in case I get an itch for driving, something that, takes me back to what I used to really enjoy, although I do love the Tesla. So take a look at those black emblems. I just love the way they look. The black rims, gorgeous. And yes, sir, black everything except for all the white. So let's go over the windows. We did elect to go with 20% all the way around. So it did have the factory tint on the back windows. So we didn't want to go limo tint on the back, because we've done that before. We always tint our windows, and we've done that before, and that just really darkened the windows up in the past on the inside. And it's really hard to see at night. We have 3 kids. Well, 2 teenagers and a 10-year-old, so we just didn't really want to, black out the back of the car. So we decided to go 20% all the way around, and we are so pleased with the results. Let's take a look. I am going to open up the door so you can see kind of like how it looks from the inside, just to give you an idea. Kind of, compare the driver's side window with the windshield is a great comparison. I think it's really great coverage, really great UV protection, and my wife is just ecstatic about it. She is very pleased. Take a look at that interior. She really does like that suede like inserts with the leather lining and all of that stuff, and it's just such a practical car. It really is a nice car, and you know, digital gauges and all of that stuff, and you know, as I said probably 5 times already, she loves it. So back windows, again, 20% on top of the factory tints, really give you pretty much a limo tint, close to a 5%, maybe like a 7% level of coverage. So again, exactly what we were looking for, and we will keep it as is. We are very happy with that. And look, the sun is starting to set. It is sunset time right now, and it's just, you know, the perfect amount of light coming into the car. You know, the camera's always a little deceiving, but you know, I think you got the idea. So that's the Jeep. Let's go over and take a look at the Tesla. And here we have the 2023 Tesla Model 3. This is the standard rear wheel drive version. It's, you know, my everyday driver. I drive it to work every day. I'm able to charge it at work. It's become very convenient. Any level of being skeptical on how this was going to work for my everyday commute in 1 week, it's all out the window. It's perfect. It's exactly what I need. And this is coming from a car guy, someone who loves gas powered engines, but it's so pleasant to have and so pleasant to drive. So anyways, enough about that. Regarding the tinted windows for this car, we did go ahead and do the full 5% tint, again, ceramic tint, 5% tint on the back windows and the rear window. And the reason we did that versus, you know, going 20% with the Jeep was because this had no factory tint. So I wanted that little bit of extra coverage. You know, I know there's a lot of debate on how to and what's the best method of tinting a Tesla. I don't know if there's a right or wrong way. I think it's all to someone's taste. There's probably a wrong, I would say the wrong way is doing a bad job and having bubbles. Other than that, there's probably not a wrong way in regards to the level and percentages of what you're gonna get. So I did the 5% in the back, and then we went with the 20% in the front. The reason I did the 20% in the front was because, you know, I don't want it to look like I'm driving around with limo tint anymore. It's just not beneficial for me. It doesn't serve any purpose to me anymore. When I was much younger, I used to always limo tint all the windows, even the front ones, and you know, it was kind of what you did back in my my younger years, and I don't know, it's just maybe I played it out or something. I don't really prefer to have that anymore. So 20% in the front, 5% in the back. What I am going to show you, I'm not going to focus too much on, you know, the difference in percentages and all that stuff. So, but just to give you an idea, like I did with the Jeep, is compare the glass here of the windshield and the front window there. So just to give you a little bit of a comparison. All right, and then what I was going to do is I'm going to show you the back window, because we did take the back tint all the way up to the top. We have music playing, so we need to go ahead and turn that off. And give you a little bit of a you know, comparison. So I didn't tint the very top, what you would probably consider the sunroof window. I kept that as is for now. I didn't know where I wanted to go with it yet, so I said, hey, you know what, let's just keep it like that for now, and I can come back and do that, you know, a week from now after I get my feeling for this. So this does definitely darken the window, right? It definitely darkens the window a lot at night, but I think it gives me the coverage I want. It's going to give me that UV protection that I wanted for the back of the car, and so I'm very happy with it, because, and especially I think I'm more happy with it because I don't have it on the front window. I think that you know, I don't want to lose that open exposure I have at nighttime to full limo tint, maybe even 20% tint on that window. If I were to tint that window, I would probably go 70%, maybe 50%. I think even 50% would be the darkest I would go on it. So those are the two cars. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was kind of a little, you know, my day getting this done. I hope it was worthwhile, and thank you for watching.